All right, so today I'm going to show you exactly how you can get your first freelance clients in 9 days, and we're going to go through it step by step. Now, my name is Emmanuel Howard. I am a full-time remote worker and freelancer. I'm going to go through it step by step and show you exactly how I got my first client and how you can do it a lot more efficiently and a lot quicker, specifically in the first 9 days. So the prerequisite to this video is to know a skill. You can learn video editing, copywriting, social media management, graphic design, email marketing, and there is a ton of other skills out there. Now, I won't be explaining how to learn the skills or what skills are best in this video. Subscribe if you want to see some of that. But if you don't have any ideas, I started and I made my first $8,000 online through social media management, meaning creating designs, doing video editing for clients, and posting on their social media. So if you want to learn that, there's a bunch of different tutorials on YouTube. You can just search up social media management and go through. There's a 10-minute tutorial. There's an 8-hour tutorial. You can fly through those, and they're actually really helpful before you actually need to go out and create free work. So on day one, you then want to create your portfolio and profiles on certain job sites. So you want to start by creating a simple portfolio using Canva. Now you can use other design software, but Canva has a free version and a ton of templates. So when I started social media management, I actually sucked at design, which is not what you want to hear from a social media manager. But anyway, you have to realize that you don't have to be the best at what you offer. You only have to be better than the client. So anyway, open up Canva, you can search portfolio and you can scroll through here. And there's a ton of incredible portfolios for whichever service that you're offering. There's copywriting portfolios, graphic design portfolios, etc. So choose one of these and click through. Now, this is my first portfolio that I ever made about a year and a half ago. Now, I decided that I was going to offer social media management to luxury hotels and Airbnbs. So I didn't have a clue what I was doing. You can look at this. I didn't have a clue. I offered blogging, which I never offered in my life, which I never actually did. And I didn't have any previous experience. So I actually put free work into this portfolio. So I went onto my ideal client's Instagram page. I downloaded the videos and I remade them into more TikToks, which I showcased as my work. And I then sent those TikToks to the companies, hoping to actually get hired by them. Next up, you're going to create profiles on freelancing sites such as Upwork and a bunch of others we're going to get into very soon. Now, you want to do this quickly. You want to write a clear, short bio explaining exactly who you are and what you're doing in case you ever want to apply it in those sites. But what we're going to do is we're going to apply outside of those sites. So from day 2 to 9, we're going to do warm outreach through job boards. Now, what I did to get my first few clients to make my first $5,000 online is I did cold outreach, meaning if I open my Instagram right now and I scroll through it about a year ago, there's hundreds and hundreds of messages doing cold outreach to Airbnbs and hotels. But I realized throughout the months that I did this that it's a lot more efficient if you do warm outreach towards companies who are actually looking for freelancers. So to do so, there's 2 types of job boards. There's freelance job boards, such as this big list right here. And by the way, this document is in the description, so you can open it up, see this, and click directly to the links. And there's traditional job boards, such as Indeed, Glassdoor, ZipRecruiter, etc. So instead of just explaining what you should do, I'm actually going to show you what it looks like when I do it. So I'm now on Upwork, a freelancing platform, and I searched up the skill that I'm offering. So I'm offering social media management to clients, but you could search up whatever you're using. And now you're going to scroll down and look for businesses that actually have their name inside of their description, because it's extremely difficult to cut through the noise and to find a client when everyone else who's applying for the same job has a ton of reviews. So you have to find ways to reach out to the businesses outside of Upwork. So now I'm just going to keep scrolling and I'm going to look for businesses who have their name in their bio and who I can reach directly out to. Okay, so I scrolled down a bit. I'm about the 12th post in, and I now found this content creator and social media manager for Calgary Cribbage Meetup. Now, I don't have a clue what that is, but what I'm going to do first, since I know that they actually have a name and that I can reach out to them, is I'm going to save the jobs. Next up, I'm going to go into my prospect tracking sheet where I'm actually going to save their profile. So I'm going to write the name of every single business that I find in Upwork and that I want to reach out to. I'm going to write where I found them, their website link, what the last message that I had was with them, what I'm going to do next, what day I should reach out, and where they are in the pipeline. So they're either lost in the pipeline, I have my first message sent, in contact, or we won the deal. So once they're on this sheet, I now know that I can look up to them. So in this case of the Calgary cribbage meetup. I would look them up online, and I would then find their email. Once I have their email, I'm going to add them into the prospect sheet, and I'm then going to send them a personalized email. So in this case, this is one of the emails that I sent out earlier in January. So I sent this out to a restaurant chain through a posting that I found on Upwork. So I'm going to say, hi, first off, sorry for contacting you here. Haha. Why? Well, because we want to cut through the noise. They get so many promotions, they get so many offers every single day that if they see first off, sorry for contacting you here, haha, in the little email line, then they're going to be curious and they're going to look to click on it. Next up, I say who I am and where I come from, which is Upwork. I'm going to say who I am and give my portfolio link where you can input your own portfolio link. And I'm going to give personalized info for their business. So for example, right here, I added different dishes, different videos that they could make, that I can make for them. That way you're giving value up front and they're more interested in actually getting on a call with you. So a lot of these cases, I'd say about 1 out of 5 of these emails, you will get on a call. Now, a 20% booking rate if you're doing cold outreach is nearly impossible. I've never seen it happen. So this is incredibly powerful because these businesses are already looking for jobs. Now, how does your day-to-day actually look like to consistently get clients? So you're going to wake up, you're going to eat, you're going to do whatever you do in the morning. And then before you do anything, before you work out, before you go to work, you're going to do 1 hour of Upwork outreach. Now, 30 minutes of that is usually just scrolling through Upwork and saving jobs, and the other 30 should be writing personalized emails. Now, you should keep it in that 1 hour time crunch. That way you don't waste time scrolling and wasting time and just breaking through that hour. So make sure you keep that hour, you do your 1 hour of Upwork outreach, and you do that every single day. What you're going to do also at the end of the day is you're going to do another hour of Upwork outreach. Why? Well, because there's going to be a 10-hour block in there where there's going to be tens and tens of new job postings. So by doing one block at the end of the day and one block at the top of the day, you're likely going to have an extra 5 to 10 emails that you can send out every single day. With a 20% booking rate, you're definitely going to get clients in the first week, if not in the first 2 weeks. What you're going to do if you have time after you put in those 2 blocks of outreach is you're going to apply through traditional job boards. So you're going to look up Indeed or whatever job board, LinkedIn, that you want to use, and you're going to search up your skill. Now, traditional job boards are often overlooked because people think that they're only going to get full-time, very strict, maybe not remote jobs on here, but that's not true. There's a ton of freelancing or contract or remote part-time opportunities. I actually got one of my highest paying clients paying me an extremely high hourly rate, which gave me 25 hours per week at the time, which was exactly what I was looking for. So what you can do is you can scroll through here and you can cold apply to every single one that seems interesting to you, because you're not going to get a lot of responses. Now, the thing with traditional job boards is you need actually experience. They look at your CV a lot more than they actually look at your portfolio. So what you can do is you can take the free work that you did for your portfolio or any clients that you previously have worked with, and you're going to put those into your resume so it looks like you worked there. Now, once you do that, you're going to cold apply. You're going to apply whenever you have free time, and you're 100% going to get replies back. It's just less likely or less efficient as Upwork. Now, once the client agrees to hop on a call with you, you're going to use Zoom to do the sales calls. You're going to use Stripe or PayPal for your invoices, DocuSign or PandaDoc for your contracts, and you're going to over-deliver at the start of each project so that the client trusts you and keeps you on for multiple months, because recurring revenue is way easier and way more satisfying than actually having to find more clients every single month. Now, once you land 2 to 3 clients, you're going to raise your prices and make yourself more valuable and get more experience. So by the end of the 9 days, you should at least have 1 paying client, if not 2. By the end of 7 days, you should actually have 1. And if you don't in 9 days in the first month, you're definitely going to have 2 or 3.